We have over 500 cars you can choose from, and we have over 400 tracks around the world. And this is way more than a video game. It's the feedback in the wheel is identical to the actual car. The way the tracks are mapped is digitally by professional companies to make them as accurate as possible. If there's a bump in the road at the Long Beach track that she's running, it's going to be in the sim as well.
So, and she's also doing the pedals.
Yeah, everything.
It's
Shifting,
everything.
pedals. You can make in-car adjustments to your brake pressure, your traction control. It varies by, of course, the real car, because just like the tracks, the cars are all built to mimic the exact car. It takes a company about a year to develop a car to put into a sim because of the amount of time that has to go into it to make it as accurate as possible.
How much does it cost?
It's $12 a person, and with that, you get a race just over 30 minutes in length.
Wow, that is so affordable.
We are the cheapest sim racing center in North America or Europe. You've got to go to small parts of Asia and South America to get any cheaper than us.
Wow.
It wasn't started to be a business. I've had a passion for a long time to help people get involved in racing. Racing's intimidating, it's expensive, it's scary. This is a stepping stone. You can come and have fun, with your friends, but if you want to really get into racing seriously, this is a great step in doing that.
I am at Yellowstone Grand Prix, and we're going to talk about sim racing. Now, if you don't know what sim racing is, this is for you. So if you like video games, or if you ever played, like I'm old, so I used to, we play the race car games, the Grand Prix, whatever. This is like simulated race car, like NASCAR racing. And who knew it was right here in Idaho Falls? And it is amazing, banana boats. So I'm going to show you all about it. So stick with it. If you love local businesses like Yellowstone Grand Prix, make sure you're liking and following and commenting. And the best way to help these businesses is to comment and share. And so, and help them get the word out. And we do this for free, and we just want to help these businesses get as much business as we can. And we know you want to use local businesses. By the way, speaking of local businesses, I'm a real estate agent here in Southeast Idaho. If you're looking to sell a home or buy a home, or you just want to talk about what's going on in the market, or is it a good time to refinance, reach out to me. I would love to help. That's how we pay to do all this for free, is we do real estate full time. So give me a call if you're just like, is it the right time for us? Or maybe you're just ready to make a plan for the right time. Or maybe you've got a parent that's aging, and what are we going to do about their real estate? All those questions I can answer. Happy to talk anytime. Give me a buzz. All my information's below. All right, let's get in and let's take a look. We are at 551 Capitol, South Capitol, which is right across the river. So you're right here on Capitol. And you're going to notice it because it's the blue building. Yellowstone Grand Prix right there. It's so easy to find, and it's a fun little location. So when you come roll in, you're going to roll in. There's a couple of doors. We're going in this door. Let's go in and take a look.
Morning.
Oh, this is looking cool already. Look how fun this is. Well, the Knowsy Neighbors can ask a few questions about Yellowstone Grand Prix.
Of course.
Tell us who you are.
My name is Mike DeFord.
Wonderful, Mike. So you're the owner.
I am.
Fantastic. So what is it?
So we're a racing simulator business. What we use here, the hardware and software, is the same stuff that pro race drivers all over the world practice and train with.
So it's like when you see, I just watched F1, which I loved, and they go in there to practice. They're in the computer. This is what you can come and experience.
This is exactly the same thing. F1 teams are, a couple $1 million, setups. We don't have that kind of money.
I'm like, you guys are fancy.
and we try to keep it affordable too, but it is the same hardware and software. Max Verstappen, Formula One, world champion, F1 driver currently, has a home setup. He's got a setup in his private plane. Wow. And we use that same stuff here. It's truly as close as you can get to racing a car without the investment, and much safer.
That is awesome. Okay, I have a million questions.
Okay.
Let's start off first with, how do they find out more? How much does it cost, and where do they go for information?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram. You can find us under Yellowstone Grand Prix or YGP Motorsports, which is the name we're transitioning to over the last couple of months.
Watch for that. Okay.
Yeah. We also have a website, YellowstoneGrandPrix.com, and all of our information's there.
Fantastic. Can they call in and ask questions? Do they
Oh, yeah.
message you through social media?
But you can do either or.
Fantastic.
We welcome all the time. The shop calls come right to my cell phone, so it doesn't matter daytime, I'll answer.
You'll answer. Okay,
Yep.
Can we have a tour?
Of course.
Fantastic. So show us. Now, I mean, we're talking about sim racing here, but there's some amazingly cool stuff in this shop. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, so part of racing is the lifestyle side of it. Everyone loves Hot Wheel cars, die-cast cars, all that sort of stuff. We sell sim racing gear from chassis to accessories and wheels, all that sort of stuff.
So if you wanted to have sim racing at your home, like your own setup,
Yes.
like this is a setup for home.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we build them for customers all the time, from mild to wild, as crazy as you want to go.
Wow.
And then a couple of months ago, we started to expand into true car performance and race parts. As more people in the area have demanded it and asked about it, we've started bringing it in. So you can get safety gear here now. You can get performance parts. We're really starting to be really everything motorsports here in Idaho Falls.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into the room.
Okay.
What the people have come to see. Now, what are your hours?
So we open at noon, Tuesday through Sunday. We close at 10 o'clock during the week and 11 p.m. on the weekend.
PM.
PM. So
Wow.
we're open late, and then we're open until 8 o'clock on Sunday.
Wow. Do they have to have an appointment or can they walk in?
Everything is walk-in. The only reservations we do are for like large private parties. You want to do a birthday party, a company party, then we do reservations for
That's
those.
my next
But
question. If somebody wanted to do a birthday party or something, how does that work?
just get in contact with us, and we book it.
How many
So-
people could come?
So capacity-wise, we can do up to 24 people at a
Wow.
time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you have party rates, do they need to call you for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do reservations all in advance. We do parties very regularly, so advanced reservations are needed.
I love that. All right, give us a little tour. What do we got here?
So we've got 12 sims in-house. We started out originally with 3, and demand has kept increasing, and it's honestly been hard to keep up. So
Wow.
we're at capacity now. That's our lounge area where, between races, you can hang out, socialize, that sort of stuff. If you're doing a party, you can hang out in there as well.
So cool. Okay, so you've got somebody down here demoing.
Yes.
Show us what we got going on here. How fun is this?
So Tracy over there is running the Long Beach Grand Prix track in Southern California in a 1979 Brabham Formula One car.
That is awesome. And so if someone doesn't have any idea how this works, and they're just coming in, like for me, zero experience, I just watched F1. I'm all hopped up on the F1 goop. Can you come in and help me through as a beginner?
Yeah.
Am I still going to have a good time, or you'll be like, listen, lady?
No, good. All the time. And that's what we do here is we do a quick orientation with everybody. So you know what to expect, how to drive, all that. And we have kids as young as 10, 11 years old come in, they've never driven a car before.
Yeah.
And they come in. We have a lot of young, very fast, capable kids that, could have a future in motorsports down the road, or they come in and just have fun. It's really that easy.
Awesome.
Tracy and I are married. She's been around racing her entire life, but not this type of racing. And, her first time in, within a half an hour, she's quick and, can run with anybody.
Oh, it's fantastic. That is awesome. I mean, really incredible. I had no idea. I had no idea that you get the feedback.
Oh yeah.
And the pedal, I was assuming, was just driving.
It truly, so every, the force she's fighting in the wheel, you'll notice her hands shaking around and everything else is, again, identical to the real car. Yet if you were to get behind the wheel of a Mazda Miata, it would drive very differently. It's all accurate to the true car.
Holy cow. That is fancy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's serious stuff.
Yeah, it's all very, very high tech.
Well, and how cool, very affordable. What a great time.
Yeah,
is there a limit on how long you can come and drive for? Or do you say, nope, you got an hour is all you get, or what is there?
So it's $12 for 30 minutes. And if you want to run a second time, you just come and pick out your next car and track and race again.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay, well, this is fantastic. Again, tell us how many tracks and cars you can pick from.
We've got 531 cars right now, and we've got 418 tracks.
Oh my goodness.
And they're all real world tracks. Some of them are vintage tracks that don't exist anymore. There's the Nürburgring is a famous track in Germany. It's 12 miles long, and we've got it dated back all the way to the 70s. So you can drive the 70s version, or you can drive the current version.
That is awesome.
You can drive. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, can you come and do this with your friends, or is this just single?
No, all the sims are linked together. You could show up with 11 friends. All of you get behind the wheel together, crash into one another, race for glory. Who's the fastest of you and your friends? You'll find out here.
Wow. And so, okay, let's think about this. Can you race against other race car drivers? Like, is it always you alone unless there's somebody in there with that?
So I've raced my entire life. I work in racing as my real job. I've got a lot of race friends, and every once in a while, some of them will join in to race with customers.
Yeah.
Which is fun when I tell somebody that, oh, you're racing against this person. Yeah. That's exciting.
That's
you're
fun.
Racing against the guy that's raced GT3 cars all over the world, but you're sitting here in Idaho Falls racing against him on a computer.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, what have we not talked about? Because this is so cool.
I think the only thing we haven't talked about is getting you behind the wheel.
I love it. Well, this would be a fun date night. Something unique.
It's become this whole thing is mind blowing to me. This was very much a hobby, sort of thing. We said, maybe this will be something. People are always coming to my house to race my Sims. My sons all race and are car guys. So people are always coming over and are like, Matt, maybe we could make this a business. And really, with very little effort, we've got to this level that honestly humbles me.
Oh, my word. It's awesome. What a cool venture that you guys have brought here.
Thank you.
Fun. Okay, give us your address again and your phone number if they had questions.
551 South Capitol. We're between Broadway and Pancheri. Bright blue building next to Performance Machine. You can't miss it. Phone number is 208-502-4936.
Awesome. Come take a look.